Now in this lecture we are going to see what is ARP request replay attack. So AP now accepts packets that we send to it because we have successfully associated ourselves with it by using fake authentication attack. We are now ready to inject packet into the AP and make the data increase very quickly in order to decrypt the web key. ARP request replays in the first method of packet injection. In this method, we are going to wait for the AP packet and capture the packet and inject into the traffic. Once we do this, the AP will be forced to create a new packet with the new IVs. We will capture the new packet, inject it back into the traffic again, and force the AP to create another packet with another IV. We will be repeating this process until the amount of data is high enough to crack the WAP key. So now, what we are going to do here is we are going to open a new window first. Okay, so we are going to write the command here, arrow dump ng, okay, arrow dump ng bssid and okay, arrow dump ng arrow dump ng bssid is this. I don't want to write it again and again, so that's why I use this method. And the channel is I think 3, yes it is 3, channel name is 3 and hyphen right. Okay, so ARP request test VLAN 0. Now, so we are going to add hyphen write command to store all the packets that we captured into a file, which is ARP request reply test. So when it run, we will see that the target network has 0 data. It has no client associated with it and there is no traffic going through, which means it is not useful. We can't crack it for key. Okay, so to solve this problem, we are going to perform a fake authentication attack as shown in the section, so that we can start injecting packets into the network so it will accept them. So that led us to our next step, which is ARP request reply step. And in this step, we will inject packet into the target network, forcing it to create new packet with new IVs. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to simply, okay, one more time I'm going to open one more window. Okay, so the command that I'm going to use here is, the command will be same, but the different here is simply ARP replay, okay, ARP replay, and in place of A I'm going to use B, and rest of the thing will be, yes, okay, rest of the thing will be same. So this command is very similar to the previous command that we have used in our last lecture, but we are going to use ARP reply instead of fake auth. We will also include -b for BSSID, and with the command we are going to wait for an ARP packet, capture it, and then re-inject into out the air, and we can then see that we have captured an ARP packet and inject it, capture another, inject into the traffic, and so on. So the AP that create new packet with new IVs, we receive them, we inject them again, and this happen over and over again. After executing this command, as you can see that this will be the result. So at this time, the wireless adapter LAN 0 is waiting for ARP request or ARP packet actually. Once there is an ARP packet transmitted in the network, it is going to capture the packet and then retransmit it. And once it has done, the access point will be forced to generate a new packet with a new IV, and we will capture, and we will keep doing this since the access point will continuously generate the new packets with new IVs. So the amount of data reaches around 9,000 or above, we can launch the AirCrackNG to crack it. So we have to wait till the completion to around 10,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause this video here, and then we will see how to see after completion of all the packets, then we will see how to use AirCrackNG. Okay, now the process has done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the terminal window again, and I'm going to run the command for getting the key. So before going to use that particular command, what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you the file where all the packet detail is. Okay, now inside a root we are having this particular ARP request test 0. So this is the file where all the related information about packets is there. Okay, so now let's try to run that particular command, which is aircrackng, and the file name. So file name you can copy from here, okay, and copy from here, paste, clipboard. So this is the file. So now let's try to run this and see it will gonna help us or not. So now it has started working, and as you can see that we have successfully having the key, encryption key. We have successfully break the encryption key. So this is the key that we want to get inside the network to use that particular network. So 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the version, and this is the version of SKY. So this is how you can use this AirCrack, and this is how you can do all these steps and follow all these steps one by one to crack any web network or any web Wi-Fi password or encryption key using this method, even you are not having the large number of traffic. Okay, so I have shown you that we are having two methods to break into web. The first method is for heavy traffic, and the second method is for no traffic at all. Okay, so these two methods will be very helpful. So from the next lecture onwards, we are going to start with WPA. So thank you for watching this lecture.